Hello, my beautiful love. This video is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I bet 2026 is a year that you are claiming victory over your life. Many times people say, new year, new me, but you don't know what are the blocks that are holding you back and making you repeat patterns, cycles over and over again. If you need a very intuitive psychic to help you overcome the challenges to make 2026 your best life, I advise you use Psychic Source. They have highly intuitive psychics that can help you no matter where you are in the world, through video chat, through phone, or through text. No longer waiting. If you need a reading right now, if you are going through anything, whether it's in your relationships, your spiritual journey, or even you wanting to say, what is my calling in this life? And you want a career reading, allow Psychic Source to help you and to guide you. You will not regret it. $19.80 for 40 minutes. Click the link in the description box. Do not wait, my loves. Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. So, some of you can have a new best friend, like someone who is very, very similar to you. You're gonna have a new best friend, or someone that cheers your spirit up. It could be, even if you do have a best friend, it could be you guys spending more time together, okay? And one thing that you're going to notice is that you both are the black sheep of your family. So it could even be, let me tell you, when we speak of the word soulmate, soulmates don't only have to be a lover. It can also be a friend. There's people who have soulmates that come into this world that are best friends, and you guys are very, very similar in nature. And there's someone who has your back, especially when the world goes cold, all right? Another thing that's coming up for you, Sagittarius, is that, and it could be it could be a sign of the zodiac sign Scorpio. You can have a Scorpio or a Capricorn that wants to take accountability and they want to make things work with you. So if you had a breakup, if you had a separation, if you were standing your ground and setting the record straight with this person, it's like, because you didn't break your silence, because you did not call them or say anything else after your argument, it gave them some time to sit down and reflect. And they wanted, like, they would tell you I was a jerk. I was really, really, really a jerk. So you asserting yourself, especially in this season, is going to work for you, all right? So once again, that reconciliation of a Scorpio or a Capricorn, those two signs is what I'm feeling. It's like, it's up to you. That's all there really is, Sagittarius. It's up to you. You get to decide if you want to work things out with this person or not. Others of you, it says justice is coming, and that's crazy that it says justice is coming. And I was just saying that somebody wants to apologize towards you, and I don't know how, because this is a general message. I'm so sure that you all have your own feelings and you all will have your own different outcomes in regards to a person coming back and wanting to make things right. Some people do, it's like access revoked and I don't ever want to speak to you or see you again. And other people are more lenient where they feel like, I can forgive you. Yes, I forgive you, but I never want to deal with you again, or let's try to make this work. So the outcome will vary from person to person with justice. And then it says slow down and celebrate yourself. So I see you, Sagittarius, in a season. I did mention about a best friend. If you're going to slow down, I feel like you want to have fun. Like your world has been really, really chaotic, or some of you been working, and there's no fun, and you just want to go out and let your hair loose. It's like, you know, the more that you start to deepen the relationship with yourself, you could be a person that's more isolated. And it could be a little scary to you. Like, you could have never thought that you would have this type of life, you know, especially if you are a Sagittarius that wore your heart on your sleeve and you love to be outside or connect to people. You never expected your world to be this simple now, you know, where everything is all work and no play. So you are going to get back to the fun of things. Like, damn, I need a time out. Like, I just been inside the house processing and working, like processing emotions, going through paperwork. I want to have fun. So you're going to notice that you decide to do that this week. And this can also be you or a friend defending you, you know, like some of you could have had very, very judgmental people around you, whether it could have been people judging you and your family or people at the job. Some of you could have had like really toxic work environments, and you could have had people had to step in and like stick up for you. Like, come on, you know. Another thing too, back to the workplace, some of you may start to notice that a lot of people quit. You're going to notice a lot of people start to leave your job, walk off the job, and it's going to make you scared. It's going to make you feel like, damn, I need a backup plan. Damn, I need to think out the box. Like, everybody's leaving because, let me tell you, at least you know you're not alone. When it comes to work, it's almost like when it comes to work, it's like they're not being fair. It's a situation like that. Like, it's not fair, and people are in a place where they need security. And right now it could be where in your office or wherever you work, there's not any real security. So, and they're promoting people that don't deserve to be. It's like, wait, Rebecca just came to the company. How is Rebecca the one that is actually getting a promotion? And we've been here working so hard. So some of you could feel really overlooked at your job, and it's making you stone cold. Like, it's making you stone cold. Like, you don't want to put in the extra effort like you used to, because you're starting to realize, like, oh, some of you may even feel, you know, not to put this out here, but some of you may even feel at your job that they're racist. Like, some of you may feel like that, all right? That's not going to be for everybody. So, but some of you may feel like that there's some racism going on, and you're going to leave because you want justice. Like, I don't deserve this. I know I'm a good employee. So that's going to happen, but I don't see, some of you may not be so impulsive. You may wait. This can be something that is going to come up in the week, or this is going to come soon to some of you. You're going to start to think outside the box. Others of you too, you're going to start threading lightly with your neighbors. You could have found out that you have a neighbor that is very, very messy. Like, really, really messy. You can see through it now. It's, you know, what's so funny? Like, this is the crazy thing about being intuitive. You can feel things in your vibration, and then at the same time, you can see little funny stuff in people, but you don't really take note to it. This is you actually sitting with yourself and saying, like, oh, you're more messy and toxic than I realized. And this could have been somebody you were sitting down with, you could have been talking to, you could have been telling them certain business of yours, not all, because some of you don't play that. Some of you are very, very cautious of what you say to people. So, but I hear like spill the beans. Like, every time you get around them, they always want you to spill the beans. Like, this is somebody who notices everything, and you may feel like you don't even check on me the way that you should as a friend. Like, you're more concerned about gossip and the messy stuff. And what about checking on me as a friend? Like, I was going through things. You're going to start to realize that, that you value true friendship. And you're going to realize that this neighbor that you thought was a friend is not really a friend. They're more about the tea and the gossip and going back and causing drama than they are of really extending their hand and being a friend, you know? So that's something that you're going to notice this week. Some of you too can also be dressing really differently, especially if you are a Sagittarius that wears a lot of dark colors like black. You're going to notice that you feel drawn to the color red. Like, you may want to get a red dress, a red bodysuit. a red shirt. I just see the color red. Like you want to try something new. All right. So for this week, it shows you're done with a lot of messy shit. When it comes to disruption, you're done with a lot of messy shit. And, you know, you're going to notice you find a lot of comfort in your home. You're going to start, this is probably why you just be going home. Because every time you go out just to have a good time and get, you know, it's always some messy shit with somebody. So this is you putting an end to like a bunch of, I even like work bullying. There's people at the job bullying people. Like, what is happening at your job? Like, you're putting an end to a lot of weird energy type of vibes, you know, and you're going to be more drawn to things of positivity. And I don't know why, but like people who have a future, you might notice that as well. Like being around people that are like messy, and some people are just empty in their souls, and it's draining you. You're going to start to notice what conversations and what interactions drain you and which ones actually fulfill you and nourish you. And you're going to take yourself out of it. You know, it's like some of you can be more geared towards a positive mindset because you could have noticed like, damn, I'm falling down with the wrong crowd. I'm starting to say certain things and I don't even act like this. This is not even who I am. Like, you're going to start to notice, like, maybe my emotions will start to stabilize once I start to be more positive, you know? Some of you can realize, like, your environment is really setting your mind up for, like, doom. Like, you're going to notice that. So what else is coming towards you? Some of you could be getting your own personal reading when it comes to love. Or you could be trying to find out information on a connection where things could have ended. You know, you could have found out that somebody actually went back to their family. So someone that said that they were, you know, they could have met you and they were going off about their ex-fiance or some type of ex, you know, whether it was an ex-fiance or someone that they allegedly, because this is like allegedly, was going to get a divorce from, and you guys were talking, you guys were clicking, things were really, really working out nice, and then all of a sudden they started to pull back from you and you didn't know what happened. You're going to find out that the person actually went back to their family. So you're going to be so happy, especially like if you didn't sleep with this person, because that's what I see, like, ooh, honey, I was about to put it on them. Good thing I didn't sleep with them. You would have been in a pickle, baby. You're going to be so happy that you didn't cave into temptation and sleep with them, because if you did, you would have felt really bad to know that they actually went back to their family and try to make things right. So that's some of you. And they noticed that you were starting to like catch on to their manipulation. So this person was very, very manipulative. They were going through a bad breakup and they did not know how to help themselves. So they could have latched on to you. You guys could have spoke about a future, but you could have noticed it wasn't really going anywhere. And you're going to find out why. It wasn't going anywhere because the truth is they still were very emotionally attached to that situation, even though they were angry. They were angry. Them telling you that they're going to leave the person, it was serious. It was real serious. The whole family was involved. It was crazy. But you meant so much to this person. You were like a drug, because guess what? If you're speaking life into them and you're being a friend to them and they're empty, guess what you were doing? Whether you know it or not, you were healing this person. You gave them the strength to go and fight again. You probably didn't know that part, you know? So, Spirit wants you to know the battle is not yours. And finally, like, you pour into so many people, you'll finally find a friend that won't be, ashamed to tell you her secrets or his secrets. You guys will be able to catch each other when you guys fall. You guys will be really good for each other, you know? I even hear group chat. Some of you guys could have a group chat with you and your friends if it's more than one. But yeah, you're going to notice that you live more simple and that, like, more honestly. You're going to start to be more honest with your own self. Like, I should have seen through this. I knew that there was something up with this person. I just couldn't put my hands on it. Others of you, I just had another vision. If you are on the road to marriage, you guys, instead of having a big wedding, you may decide And this is if you have a child. If you have a child, you guys may decide to go away and just get married at a chapel. You may be surprised that the big wedding that you thought you wanted, you actually don't. And the truth is, you just want something more sacred. Like, you are more concerned about your family and your husband or your wife to be. You don't really care about all the other, stuff that goes along with marriage. Like, I'm marrying you. I love you. I want this for us. Like, you want it to be more sacred instead of it being something big. And then you may just have like an after party of celebrating the ceremony that you guys had, instead of like how they do it, where there's a wedding and and it's a bigger event. I think you're going to do something way more small and way more discreet. If you are, it's almost like you want to protect your marriage. That's more important to you than the glitz and the glam of the marriage. You're not celebrating for the, like, the big, you're more about the love of it, not to say that anybody who has a huge wedding isn't. Like, some people are really big on celebrations and they love their families and they want it all. And other people are a little bit more like they like things a little bit more intimate, so you can be having an intimate ceremony if you're getting married, and it's going to be good enough for you. I also see a party cruise. Some of you could be thinking about going on a cruise. Let me see. If you are dating someone, and another thing for some of you as well, because I see recovery. Some of you could have had surgery. Your recovery is going to be like beautiful, especially if you're doing surgery, like cosmetic surgery. You're going to be real snatched. You're going to be so happy, but here it goes with 6 of Pentacles. If you are dating someone, they could be cooking for you. If you're dating someone, they're going to be cooking for you, and they're more older. And it shows unfinished business. So I feel like with this person, they could be stressed with work. Whoever you're dating, they're stressed with work. Or if you were going to turn your back on them because they weren't making enough effort, they are stressed about that, and they want to come up. They're stressed about that. Like, if some of you felt like you can make more effort, suppose you met somebody online, or you guys were talking a lot through text message, and you're just like, you can make more effort, and you felt like they weren't showing you enough attention, affection. They're stressed out that they really, really liked you, but this is somebody who's like, they invest way more into work than they do into the connection. And they're so stressed out and afraid of losing you that this person could be cooking for you soon. I see cooking. I don't really see like someone going out to eat. They could, but if you go out to this person, if you go out with this person and you guys go to a restaurant, I just see them talking really, really fast. And I feel like they're trying to do anything to like buy time. It's like this person wants to buy time. They feel like they don't really have enough to offer. This is like someone who can be really, really all about money. I see a vision of this person like maxing out their credit cards. So even if they do take you out to dinner, just know that they could be going through some money struggles now, like trying to keep up with their fancy life. This could be somebody who lives a fancy life that deep down inside they may not be able to even afford. So it could be costing them. But they feel if you went off on them, if you're dating somebody and you went off on them because they're not putting in enough effort, they actually feel bad. Like, I should be treating you way better than this. Like, when it shows the 4 of Swords, this is somebody like in their bed thinking about you. Like, I can do way better. Like, let me call you up. Let me try. Like, I can at least just try, That's how they feel. That's how they feel about you right now. They feel like you are a queen or a king and they can do better by you. They really do. They may also want to go through your phone, Like, I wonder if you're speaking to anybody else. They want to know that. They even want to know, are they even capable of hooking a person on like you? Because you look like you look into everything. That's how they feel about you. Like, you look into everything. They may also find you bougie, like, and you're bougie, you're winning in your life, you're doing really well. They're really, really proud of you, because I hear dinner on me. So whether they cook for you or take you out, they just feel like they really, you caught them off guard. They didn't expect for you to feel that way, and they want to put in more effort. All right. If you're in a relationship, your person could be very tutorial, or some of you off the market. Some of you could just be off the market newly. Like, if it shows 3 of Swords. If your person broke your heart, you need to be careful. If you're in a relationship, and this is not for everybody, you know, this is definitely not for everybody. If you're in a relationship, do you know your partner has like addictions? They have weird fetishes and weird addictions, you know, like some of you may just think it's innocent. Like, so suppose you're with somebody and they're like a big drinker. You may feel like it's innocent, but they have really, really weird fetishes. Like, they got some weird stuff going on. They got some weird shit going on in them. It's just weird, like, to the point, I don't know if you know the extent of how bad your partner's addictions are. So with 3 of Swords, it's like you could have caught them in some weird stuff before, and they could have promised you that they'll never ever go back, or they'll never do that again. And it shows justice, because every time this person hurts you, they get their karma, but it's like an addiction, like something they gravitate. And I even want to tell you that their drinking is more so to suppress whatever addiction they have. They turn to drinking to suppress a bigger addiction that's going on inside of them. It's something in them that they can't control. And it's sick. Like, sick. What some of you may, let me tell you, ain't no better FBI than a woman with a person that has an addiction, you know? So it shows the Chariot. You could be with a Cancer, or you can be with a Libra or a Virgo. And it shows the Ace of Swords. So you could have stopped talking to your partner for a while because you were like hurt. 3 of Swords is like, if you're in a relationship, you could have been praying over your relationship, hoping that they would change their ways, hoping that things would get better. And they have something weird going on with them. Like something... Some of you too, if you have a parent that is sick, I see you spending more time on your, like, helping your parent or trying to find a better doctor for your parent, because whatever doctor they were going to was just not good. It can even have to do with like their insurance. Like, you're so scared. It's like, I'll pay out of my pocket if I have to save them. Like, just please help them. All right. It's a situation like that. So for you, when it comes, it shows benefits. Some of you are only staying at your job because of the benefits, and it shows debt paid. So you're paying your debt. If you're looking for another job, you have unexpected income coming. And if you're looking for a job right now, they're checking your background, you know, job offer. Some of you can really get a new job offer. Some of you have a really, really nice, expensive new car that you have to pay for. So that's the reason why you need a job, honey. You got to pay for that car. And some of you can be online shopping for sales. But the biggest thing it shows is paying your bills. Most of your money can go to your bills, all right? I am going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on this person you're talking to. I'll also do a full spread on your partner. If you are going through this with a partner who has like weird strains, addictions, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. So the extended will be in the comments, and you can just click onto it. I send you all so much love and light.